Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos offense has raised many eyebrows with the performance this past 3 games. And their performance has been pretty much lackadaisical, piss poor, and it's pretty much an eyesore to watch for anyone that's tuned into their games. Many suggest Russell Wilson's washed. Some say Nathaniel Hackett's play calling needs to be improved. And others are just have no questions or just don't know what's going on with this offense so far. But we're going to take a deep dive within the offense with the all 22 film from the past 3 games to see what's going on with this offense, what can they improve on, and what should be happening with this offense. And if you're new and you like the content, you want to see more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like the video, in the words of the Russell Wilson himself.
Broncos country, let's ride.
All right, if you watch Russell Wilson in the past, you know he loves to push the ball forward, especially with the deep ball. It's one of the best deep balls in the NFL. That moonshot is just perfect. It hits the receiver's stride perfectly every single time. I don't know how he does it. It's crazy. But to prevent that, defenses run a too high safety look. And as you can see right here, San Francisco 49ers, one of the best defenses in the NFL, are running too high safety look here. And they also have one of the best D lines in the NFL. So they're going to get after Russell Wilson pretty efficiently here. So, and as the concept for Broncos here, running pretty much from the two outside receivers, 2 quick outs, and then the slot and tight end are running crew curls. So it's kind of a quick pass concept, getting the ball out quickly, which is not going to threaten the cover 4 much deep. Pretty much playing into their hands for the San Francisco 49ers, which is what they want. So, as we're going to play it, we're going to see what happens. You don't throw it, sees nobody's open because everything's pretty much covered. Throws it quickly to running back, and as you see, small game. All right, here's another, I'll say, play from the game against the 49ers, where 49ers showing a too high safety look. They're actually going to be running cover 2 here instead of cover 4 like we've seen in the last clip. Broncos are running a corner flat concept with the outside receivers are running corners, inside receivers are running flat routes. Try to attack this cover 2. Only, I'll say, open thing is maybe hit the whole shot in cover 2 with the corner. Let's see what happens. Hike the ball. Nothing really is open because they're all squatting. Has to hit the flat route, and it's a punt because it's 3rd and long. Yeah. All right, it's a common theme you watch the Broncos. They're often in certain down and long distance, whether it's 2nd down or 3rd down. They're often the 2nd and long, 3rd and long, quite frequently. And here it's another clip against the too high safety look against the 49ers, and I believe they're going to be switching back to cover 4 instead of cover 2 like we've seen in the last clip. Here, outside receiver top of the screen is going to running a in route. Tight end's going to run a deep end. Slot receiver, bottom of the screen right here. It's going to be running a corner route, and then the bottom receiver is going to be running a quick hitch, quick curl. So that's what I'm trying to attack the cover 4 here. Mainly, like I said, too high safety look is trying to prevent big plays, anything deep. So it's pretty much everything's going to be open primarily underneath. So that's maybe the curl or the in route right there. But let's see what happens. Let's see what Russ. Oh, so they also have the running back out the backfield also. But let's see what Russ does. Here, plenty of time. Immediately throws through the in route. Quickly cover, quickly tackle. All right, here's another play from the Broncos that they're seeing too high safety look. And again, another concept that they're running short routes is not really challenging the defense to, I'll say, cover deep or do anything, kind of moving the defense. They're kind of just sitting still. They're pretty much sitting on the short routes, per se, because you're not going to get pressure. And it's not challenging defense. And see, here, like I said, speed out, curl. Not really challenging defense here. And 49ers play pretty fast here. So, but it's not, they have to be better. That's better. It has to be better play called for Hackett. Let's see what happens. Russ quickly throws. They quickly defend that, and it's nothing. All right, this time it's still too high safety, but under it's going to be man under. So the all man coverage across under the safeties. And then the Broncos are running a fade seam post fade concept from them. And it's man coverage and cover three is generally one of the coverages that Russ does better against when he's passing. But here, he kind of gets a little irky or a little crazy with his accuracy, and you see what happens here. See, maybe try to throw the fade to Cortland Sutton, and the ball is not where it's supposed to be instead of pick. Big problem. Big problem. All right, here Russ is going against cover three, which has been shown by the San Francisco 49ers defense here. And the Broncos are going to be running a, I'll say, I'll say fade route on the top from Cortland Sutton right there. Then on the bottom half right here, it's going to be a flooded concept release. So speed out, and then fade route from the bottom receiver, which is a nice way to, I'll say, attack cover three. But here's a little problem from communication with Russ and Cortland Sutton here, which he tries to target. So let's see what happens. Nice ball. Russ sees the man at one-on-one, and he tries to throw a back shoulder fade. It's not in, I'll say, they're not in cohesion with, but he also had the two speed outs wide open. He didn't throw it there, so because he didn't even look there at all. All right, here's another clip against cover three for the Broncos, and then for this they're running an in route, top of the screen. The slot receiver is running a flat, tight end is running a curl, then bottom receiver is running a fade route. And again, the 49ers play pretty good defense here. And then it's also showing some accuracy issues again from Russ, which is bad, and he's getting kind of anxious in the pockets because the pressure from the 49ers D-line is getting there pretty quickly. So let's see what happens. Play action, throws an inaccurate ball because he's seeing pressure, and you see, yeah, accuracy has been a big problem for Russ so far, as we've seen in previous clips and during the season. And here, they're actually switching up again for the 49ers. They're running man coverage here, and the Broncos are running pretty more interesting concept. So top receivers running a post, slot receivers running a, I believe, a in route, top tight ends, so top receivers running a drag, and then the bottom receivers running a post corner. So see what happens here against man coverage, and more issues or not. And again, more issues from Russ, kind of bad decision and accuracy. All right, here we're actually going to see good Russ here. This is going to be man coverage. We're just showing two high safety, so they're going to switch that. Broncos are running an empty formation. The top receiver is running an in route. Slot is running a fade route, I believe it's Jerry Judy. Tight end is running a post. Then Cortland Sutton right here in the slot is running another fade, and then the running back here is running an in route against the linebacker. So, like I said, it's a good rest here against man coverage. Like I said earlier, man coverage and cover three is probably the best coverages he plays against, rather than cover two and cover four. He doesn't move the ball well. So let's see what happens here. Fight the ball. Jerry Judy beats this man. A little underthrown. Like I said, accuracy issues, but good result. Good execution. Results in a touchdown. Pretty much. All right, we're getting more good offense for the Broncos, more good rest, good play calling. Here they're going to block 8 to help with the pass rush that's coming from the 49ers. That's kind of just destroying and kind of just making Russ a little anxious back there. Here, I believe Cortland Sutton's going to run a deep end route, and then the slot receiver's going to run fade / streak route to kind of clear out all the little mess here against man coverage. Fred Warner is going to be a little rover here, rover linebacker, kind of playing under the end route here. But another case of good play calling, per se, from Hackett. Good execution from Russ here. So let's roll it. Play action. There. I don't know how Fred Warner didn't pick that. Just kind of got out of place there. But great route, great throw. That's what you want to see. All right, here's another solid play for the Broncos, and particularly Russ. Great throw. It's going to be a peak play from the Broncos against man coverage, as you see. So Cortland Sutton's going to run a little drag or like crosser, per se, to kind of pick out the slot receiver. Slot's going to run a fade route. Wills has fade. And then running back's going to run a hook or like curl from the backfield. Tight end's running a quick slant. and then top receiver is running an in route. It's kind of a great play against man coverage because when you get man coverage, you run pick plays, quick slants, just kind of get the defense moving DBs out of place. So let's see what happens here. Said here comes the pick play, great throw for Russ, great game right there. See more play calling, great throw right there. All right, you've seen that they can move the ball when they run, have great play calling, and great throwing. But another problem that we're having, or like we're seeing here, is the pass rush and especially Russ holding the ball too damn long. And here, I believe is going to It's going to be cover 3 coverage from the Seahawks. Broncos are running a arrow to corner concept to I'll say the tight end's running another corner, and then the bottom receiver is running a post. So let's see what happens. It's pretty much covered pretty well here, and then Russ is just kind of just standing here and not getting rid of the ball. Big problem. All right, here's another example of Russ holding the ball too long. Again, this one against the 49ers. 49ers are running cover 4. They're going to motion out there's top receiver here to run a roll route. Bottom receiver, I believe, is Corton. It's going to run a deep curl. Running backs will come out for backfield. And it's pretty bagged. There's nobody open. It's Russ is standing there holding the ball. So we roll the tape. Look, nobody's really open, and Russ is still standing there holding the ball. Now he tried to escape, and then too late, sacked. Problem. All right, 3 problems in conclusion is the too high safety looks. Defenses are showing too high safety. They're preventing the big plays because that's what Russ wants. They're just trying to stop that. They can't. The Broncos can't do anything about that, but I mean they can challenge the defense a little bit more by running in more better plays for the defense to defend. Because a lot of times they're running short route plays and the defense is just sitting there and then collapsing on the ball and it ends in the punt or a short game. Second is accuracy. Russ has to be better with accuracy and ball placement. Gives his receivers a better chance for the ball, and then also being more in, I'll say, a connection with them when he's throwing back shoulder fades and such not, so they know what's going on. And then 3, blocking. O-line has to block better. They can't give up quick pressure. And then when they don't give up quick pressure, Russ has to be aware of the pocket and get rid of the ball. That's all about that. But if you like the video, you want to see more, go ahead, like the video, subscribe. There'll be a lot more content, like I said in the past. Going forward, a lot more content. So there it is, and I'm out of here.